What is up, everybody? Welcome to some Gummytainment. I'm your host, Gummy Den. And what up, fam? So, this is going to be an update on the greenhouse. There is a lot to talk about and a lot to do for an update. This video won't be long, but there is just a bunch of different things. So, first thing is that I'm going to show you inside of there in just a minute. But basically, the strawberries, cherry tomatoes, and regular tomatoes technically do have stuff on them and they're doing okay. However, they're recently starting to do kind of bad, and I've decided that after some research that I don't think they're going to be good in the greenhouse. So, it's mostly to do with a lot of heat, not as much aeration. It's too small. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be moving it to our upper deck, and it's going to be outside over there. That will allow a lot more aeration, and it will actually be kind of easier because you just go outside right of the deck upstairs and then you can take care of them. I will be showing you guys that, but I'm first going to show you what they look like in there, give you an update and everything specifically. And yeah, there's been a lot of like sad stuff, but some good stuff as well. Also, I got a new aero garden that's going to be coming, and I won't be able to update that for you guys too soon. But once it's all set up and everything, I'm going to have some indoor hydroponic stuff, which I've been very successful with, and I'll be doing stuff in there. So I'll have that. That should pretty much work for sure. And then I'll also have these things as well. So it's kind of like a little bit of outside stuff may do okay, may not, but the inside stuff will do good. So let me show you inside there and give you guys an update up close on all the different plants that are in there. And then I will come back after that in a little while, and I will be showing you where I move them to, and also letting you know that I may use the greenhouse for one or two things as well. So here we go. Okay, so we're going in. First thing we're going to start with on the left is the broccoli. As you can see, there was only one that had just a little broccoli floret. Let me just focus on it right there. Focus. Right. All right, so you can see that one right there. It's not good though. And you see the whole plant is very, very dead and not doing good. This one didn't do very good. So it's okay. Broccoli is kind of hard. It seems very difficult for a new person. I don't know if it was good in the grow bags. And so yeah, so I'm going to be getting rid of this. There's nothing really to eat from it, so I have to throw it away. It's okay. It was, learning and probably a more difficult one to do. So I'm not really worried about that. Also, the peppermint in the back is pretty bad. That's pretty dead. But the peppermint wasn't really for eating or using. It was just for to keep the mice and some animals out. So I don't really care about that. That wasn't really a concern. So I'll be getting rid of that. So let's move on to the lettuce over here. So as you see, the lettuce is actually growing pretty good. It's starting up here. There is a bunch of little sprouts. There's the big ones. And yeah, those seeds turn to lettuce. So that's pretty good. It is warmer, so it will eventually turn to seeds. Which, let's get to the spinach now. So this is the spinach. It may look bad, but it's actually a good thing. We got to eat all the spinach leaves, and we're good with that. There's a few more on it, but they won't be good now because of the what's happening. So it bolted, and now it's going to seed. So if you see, there's little seeds. Let me see if I can show you. So you can see right there, there's some seeds. That is what we're gonna get. Once all of these are not green on the stem part, and they are all brown, then the seeds will be all dried up, and I can actually collect them, and I'll have a whole bunch of spinach seeds, which I'm actually going to plant in the aero garden inside because they'll do much better with a cooler temperature inside. Okay, now we're going to take a look at our cherry tomatoes and then our tomatoes behind them. So for the cherry tomatoes, this is one of the plants that are actually not doing too good. They were doing good, but now they're not. So that's why we're going to move them. These are going to be difficult to move because of the bamboo trellis, but we're going to do it. We're going to make it work, and we're going to bring them up to the deck. But there is a cherry tomato. I'm just going to find it for you. So right there is a cherry tomato. You can see it. It's green. It needs to ripen. And right there is a tomato. So we have a regular tomato as well. But you see some of the plant is doing bad. Some have flowers. Some have little droopy, bad leaves. So yeah, we're going to try to help these out and get the tomato plants good. So let's take a look at the final one, the strawberries. So as you see right there, there is one strawberry. I've actually taken another one and actually ate it, the first ever strawberry, and this is the second one. There is also some right here, and there are some lots of flowers and stuff, but you see some of them are not doing good. So that's why we're going to move this to try to help it out, but it does have a lot, and it is getting bigger. There was actually only 4 here. So yeah, hopefully we can save that, and we'll be good with that. Okay, so that is the update on all the different things in there. Gonna get rid of the broccoli and the mint. And then I'll be moving up the cherry tomatoes, regular tomatoes, and strawberries, as well as the lettuce. And then I'm gonna leave the spinach leaves in there because I don't want the spinach seeds to like blow away and like go in like our grass and get planted there as well. It could happen with the wind. So I'm going to leave them in there so they stay contained, and then when they are brown and ready, I am going to take the seeds, and like I said, I'm going to be using the AeroGarden inside because it's cooler weather, it's better for it. I wanted that to go to seed, so that's why I put it outside, but if you don't, then doing it in an AeroGarden in the indoor temperature will be better because you'll be able to just harvest it and just get lots of spinach. So I wanted the free seed. But you don't always need to do that. They can give you a lot of seeds, so I will have seeds for many, many times. I only really need to do that when I'm running low on seeds. And things like lettuce and I believe spinach and everything like that, like the leafy ones, the seeds last many years. Not all plants seeds last many years. They all last a different amount of years. And mostly it's just, you can try it after that amount of years. It's just you have a lower chance of it to grow. So I'm going to get everything moved, and then I'll do one final part of this video where I will show you guys where everything's moved, what it looks like, what we decided to set it up, and just it's a little bit more convenient and will be better for the plants, and they'll be outdoors. It'll kind of be the next best thing to a just garden that's outside because they're in these grow bags. It's just a little bit more portable and easy. And if any of you don't have a very big backyard or a very big area, this might be a good idea for you. The greenhouse will be good for certain situations like making little seedlings or things like I have the spinach seeds or stuff like that. At times when the weather is not warm, like before or after seasons, it will keep it a little bit warmer in there. So there are some uses for it and everything, and it is a good thing to set up. But right now I think this will be better to try to save these and get a little bit more out of them. See you guys soon. And I'm done. Okay, so I moved all the stuff up here on the deck. Hopefully it will be good. It looks like some shade is creeping towards them, but they are on the most sunny side of the house. So I hope they get enough sun during the day. They are more in direct sunlight, and they are now more, they're outside. So hopefully that will save the plants and help them. You know, otherwise if this is still pretty successful, we'll know to do this for the future. I'm going to show you what it looks like up here on the deck. And yeah, then that will be pretty much it for the video. I just want to show you guys what it looks like for the whole setup. We got 3 on the ground and then 2 things up top on the table. So over there on the ground, that is the lettuce. So hopefully that one will be okay. I'm going to give that a quick watering. But the soil is still pretty moist. Like I said, there was no aeration. So, but I'll probably give that a quick watering. Then over here, we got the, I actually don't even know, the cherry tomato right over here. So as I said before, I did a little trimming of it and got rid. I still have a few more little leaves that we need to get rid of. But if you look right over here, we have a bunch of cherry tomatoes there, a bunch there. They actually look bigger than I thought they were going to look. So that's kind of exciting. And then we'll come over to the next one. And over here, these are the regular tomatoes. These are called the big boys. And there is only one, sadly. But hopefully we can get more. There is some more flowers and flowers. Hopefully you can see that. Sorry if it's a little blurry. It's harder with the sun to see if it's blue or not. So yeah, hopefully these do a little bit better, but this is what it looks like from further away. So there's the 3 on the deck, and you can see the shadow creeping in closer. They are not, I didn't want them touching the railing. I want a little space so I could walk all the way around all the plants. Then we'll go on to my favorite. All right, so over here is my favorite, and these are the strawberries. So we do have a few here that are, I can't see if that's focused, sorry, hold on. So over here we have these strawberries. So you see there are a bunch of them right there, but we also, and you know, some aren't doing too good over here, but we also, if you look over here, you'll see the red strawberry. So that is the one that I'm probably might just have to take soon. It is ripe, so I may just have to just take it soon. But yeah, and then we do have some flowers and everything. So this is on top of a glass table, and I'm doing it here because this way I won't have to bend down and everything, so it's more at my height. The tomatoes are going to get taller and they're not that bad, but these are kind of nice to have up here. So it's a little convenient thing because this isn't going to get very tall. And we have a bee maybe that wants to go check out the strawberries. That's fine with me if he wants to help me out. Just don't sting me. And then next to it, I have one of the peppermints. So one of the peppermints was good, and one of them was all brown and bad. So the one that's still green and good like this one, I'm going to leave it here because it does deter some of the rodents and stuff like that. So that should just help. It's not going to hurt. I'm not really going to use it to eat. I mean, I could use stuff for it, but I don't think I am going to use the peppermint for anything. So I'm just going to leave it here just to deter stuff. We are up high on a deck, so we should be safe. And so I don't really think we'll have much of a problem, but it's still doing good, so why not? Okay, so that is it. That is the update. That is what's currently going on. This is kind of like the last greenhouse update, but I'll still have gardening updates with all this stuff that I'm doing because technically it won't be in the greenhouse now. I'll let you know in the future how this improves. I am going on a trip when you're watching this coming weekend, so I'll be gone for a week. I am going to be putting these self-watering little, they use like regular water bottles that are cleaned out, and then it drips a little bit at a time, so it's like drip, 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 and that will keep them watered through the whole trip that we're gone. Hopefully nothing bad happens. That will really be bad if they're saved, and then they, you know, something bad happens with that, but I think it should all be okay. I think it should be fine. We're only gone for like not even really a week, a little less than a week, so it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and checking out this update. I like doing these vlogs every now and then, and again, for you guys who don't know, I'm going to be going on a trip this coming Sunday, June 20th. If you're watching this around when it's released, if you're watching this later, forget this part. And I'm going to be going to Hershey. I'm going to be going to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to be going to staying in the Hotel Hershey and going to Hershey Park. So it will be sponsored content, and after that I'm going to be chilling and relaxing in another hotel for 2 days just to totally relax and be on vacation and not do any work. But during the 3 days for the trip, which is the 20th, the 21st, which will be my birthday, so definitely come to that stream, and the 22nd, I will be doing sponsored content from Hotel Hershey and Hershey Park. So hopefully I'll see you guys there if you're watching this close to when it's released. And everybody have a good rest of your day and a good night. And remember, it's not just entertainment, it's Gummytainment. See ya!